Hello everybody, today we will start in skills time. Reading 1. Look at photographs. What are the men doing? Let's start. Everest expedition. رحلات Everest. Okay. This paragraph is so important. You have here so many information. عندك معلومات جديدة كتير. So please focus on me. ركز معي. Just with me. Mountain Everest is the highest mountain in the world. It is named after George Everest, the first person to record its location and height. قمة جبال الأفرست Mountain Everest جبال الأفرست is the highest mountain هي أعلى جبال in the world في العالم. It is named after George Everest سميت على اسم جورج سميت على اسم مين؟ George Everest, the first person to record its location and height. أول شخص سجل موقعها والطول ارتفاعها. Okay. The first people to climb to the top Mountain Everest were Sir Edmund Hillary. هذا أول شخص. The first people climbed to the top of Mountain Everest. أول أشخاص تسلقوا Mountain Everest. Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. هذول أول اثنين تسلقوا جبال الأفرست. نحط عليهم 1 and 2. Tenzing was a mountain climber from Nepal. Okay. Tenzing was a mountain climber. هو متسلق الجبال من وين؟ From Nepal. And Hillary was an explorer from New Zealand. من وين؟ Hillary من نيوزيلاند Tenzing من وين؟ Tenzing من وين؟ من نيبال. Okay. They were part of a large expedition including 362 porters and 20 guides. شو يعني Tenzing explore they were كان جزء من مكتشفين بيضموا 362 porters and 20 guides. Okay. كانت الحملة بتضم 362 شخص and 20 دليل. The expedition started in March. بلشت الرحلة الاستكشافية في شهر 3 1953. It took the team many weeks to get close to the top of the mountain. The team many weeks to get close of the top. قعدوا كتير أسابيع طويلة علشان إنهم يقربوا من التوب من القمة of the mountain من قمة الجبل. Some of climbers had to give up when their equipment didn't work and they couldn't get enough oxygen. يعني كتير من المتسلقين وقفوا عند هذا الحد علشان الأكسجين اللي معهم قل أو المعدات اللي معهم بطلت تعمل and they could get enough oxygen. بطلت معداتهم تشتغل equipment which mean معدات and بطل معاهم كفاية oxygen. But Hillary and Tenzing continued the expedition. كملوا الرحلة الاستكشافية كملوها. مين هم اللي قلنا عنهم قبل شوي؟ Hillary and Tenzing. There was heavy snow. كان في heavy snow ثلوج كثيفة and freezing whites رياح متجمدة. but by 28th May عند حلول 28 من شهر ماي هيلاري and Tenzing were near the summit. كانوا قريبين من القمة. مين هم؟ هيلاري and Tenzing. هيلاري and Tenzing كانوا قربوا على القمة. They slept in a tent that night. شو عملوا لما قربوا على القمة؟ They slept. ناموا in a tent. ناموا في الخيمة that night. هديك الليلة اللي قربوا فيها على القمة ناموا في الخيمة. The next morning, Hilary's boots were freezing solid outside the tent. يعني أحذيتهم تجمدت وهم خارج الخيمة. It took 2 hours to melt the ice and get the boots warm. قعدوا 2 hours. قعدوا ساعتين علشان يخلوا الثلج اللي على الأحذية تروح. Hilary and Tenzing climbed the last part of the mountain. تسلقوا آخر جزء part which means جزء of the mountain من الجبال. They used ice axes. استخدموا الفؤوس الجليدية to pull themselves up the ice rocks. علشان يسحبوا pull which means سحب. pull سحب عشان يسحبوا themselves أنفسهم up the ice rocks في أعلى الجبال الجليدية أو الحجارة الجليدية. On 29th May they reached the summit. وصلوا للقمة في هذا التاريخ 29/5. They reached the summit. They stood on the highest point of the earth. وصلوا لأعلى قمة في العالم. Then Hilary took some photos and they burned some chocolates in the snow for future climbers. التقط هيلاري took some photos. التقط بعض الصور and they burned دفنوا some chocolates بعض الشوكولاتة in snow for future climbers علشان المتسلقين المستقبليين. يعني بالمستقبل إذا تسلق حدا and they didn't have food وما عندهم أكل أو ما تبقى معهم أكل يجدوا إنه there is a chocolate in the ice. They only stayed at the top of Everest for about 15 minutes. ضلوا على قمة جبال الأفرست 15 دقيقة فقط because it was difficult to breathe. كان كتير في صعوبة بالنفس. There isn't much oxygen at 8,848 meters. ما في على هاي القمة أو في هاي المسافة كمية أكسجين كفاية. Since then, منذ ذلك many people have climbed Mountain Everest. كتير بعد هيك ناس تسلقوا جبال الأفرست. The oldest person to reach the summit أعلى رجل أكبر رجل وصل لهاي القمة قمة الأفرست was Yoshiro Mari from Japan. He was 80 years old. عمره 80 عام. The youngest person was Jordan Romero. أصغر شخص تسلق هاي الجبال اسمه جوردان روميرو from the USA من أمريكا. He was 13 old. عمره كان 13. Okay. This paragraph so important. You must study it hard. Okay, guys. Now let's complete the meaning of these words. Wait a minute, please. Okay. Here you have location. Stop. Location موقع. High ارتفاع. Oxygen أكسجين. expedition رحلة استكشافية. summit قمة. equipment معدات. frozen متجمد. melt انصهار. Okay, now let's do this exercise. Read again and put the sentence in the correct order. يلا نحطهم in the correct order. I will do it. I will go in order now. Okay, 1. A large expedition team started to climb Everest. This is 1. 2. Some of the climbers gave up. This is 2. استسلموا يعني give up. 3. Hillary and Tenzing slept in a tent near the swim. This is 3. 4. Hillary and Tenzing climbed the last part of the mountain. This is 4. And 5. Hillary and Tenzing buried chocolates in the snow. This is number 5. Now let's go to your workbook to do some exercises about this paragraph. Open your workbook page 83. Open your workbook page 83 and order the letters and write the words. Let's start. People needs this gas to live. شو هاي الغاز اللي بيحتاجوه الناس عشان يعيشوا؟ oxygen. Okay, 2. Ice creams on a hot day. On a hot day. Melt. A long and difficult journey. A long and difficult journey. Expedition. The top of mountain. The top of mountain. The top of mountain is summit. When arrive turns to ice, it is frozen. The of Mountain Everest is 8,848. It's high. You can find this on map. Location. You need diving to dive under the sea. Equipment. Okay. Right, using the word above. يلا نكتب الكلمات اللي فوق الموجودة نستخدمهم in this exercise. Rob mountain climber last year. He went on an expedition to mountain Aconcagua in the Andes. At first, the weather was sunny, but then Rob and his guides arrived at the summit. It began to snow and it was difficult to see. They started to go down the mountain quickly, but there was lots of snow and ice. They were thirsty, but they couldn't drink because their water was frozen. Luckily, they had some cooking equipment, So they used this to melt the ice in a pan. But it was difficult for Rob and the other men to breathe because there was much oxygen. Wasn't much oxygen. Rob rang for help, and soon a helicopter arrived. The helicopter found their location. Okay, the last exercise for today. Read the class book, write true or false. Hillary's expedition started in June 1953. False. He reached the top of Mountain Everest on 29th May. It's true. They stayed at the top of Everest for 2 hours. It's false. For 50 minutes just only. The youngest person to climb to the summit was 15. It's false.